welcome to another episode of Phonics in Action. In this session, we are moving to the highest layer of the pyramid of English, those very sophisticated and clever Greek-based words. So a definition would be that Greek-based words are words incorporated into English from the Greek language. Now, they have a similar structure to Anglo-Saxon words because they consist of two word parts, and each word part carries equal meaning. They are different, though, in that each part is not a real word. In the word archaeology, archaeo means ancient, archaeo, and the logy means a study of something. So archaeology, the study of ancient things. Greek-based words have some different spellings as well. A clue for the reader that a word comes from Greek is not that it's wearing a toga, but if it has the letters PH, it will make the sound F, as in physics. If it has the letters CH, it will have the sound K, as in chemistry, and Y making the sound E in the middle of the word, like in gymnasium. Some estimates are that 5% of words in English are from Greek, but the percent may be much higher than this because many Romance words from the 2 centuries of French rule, they stem back to Latin and then back to Greek. So let's look at the history of the Greek-based words. In the story of English, we said that English was like an old archaeological dig with different layers of language. The top layer is the Greek layer and started with words that came into English in the 1500s during the time of Queen Elizabeth I and the intellectual revolution of the Renaissance. Scholars and scientists imported many Greek words into the language to describe discoveries in medicine, mathematics, engineering, and philosophy. Even earlier than that, several hundred words from Greek came into Anglo-Saxon English, maybe through trade and religion, and some of the words, like they described plants, for example, mint, pepper, coriander, and some were religious terms, for example, apostle, monastery, devil, psalm, chorus, school. In terms of diagnostics, in the phonics check that we recommend, the made-up word phone may be a clue to difficulties with Greek spellings. If the student says poon, then it is an indication of the need to cover the Greek spellings. The PH, F, the CH, K, and the Y, I sounds. If they have difficulty with the multi-syllable words section in the phonics check, this is also an indication of the need to teach about Greek words. And what could go wrong in teaching Greek words? Nothing at all. The important thing, though, is to explain to pupils the structure of Greek-based words, that they have two meaningful parts. And we can also explain to students that many Greek-based words have particular spellings with their own sounds, f, k, and I. Pupils may not know much about Greek-based words because they do not crop up until they are reading more difficult text material. But you can teach some of the easier things about Greek words in the earliest years of school, like Greek spellings of the PH, CH, and Y. It depends on the students. They should be at a point where they can read Romance words. Greek words are the final piece of the puzzle. Here's an example of a mini lesson on Greek spellings. Hello everybody. Today we are looking at Greek spellings of words. A Greek word has some different sounds to the ones from Anglo-Saxon and Latin words. In words from Greek, the PH says f, the CH says k, and the Y says eh. For example, the CH has a ch sound in Old English, like in chicken, but the CH has a k sound in Greek words, like in school and chemist. And the other spelling that is different in Greek words is the letter Y in the middle of a word. It has a I sound, like in gym and gypsy. The PH has a F sound, as in phone and photo. Here is a chart with some Greek words. Let's read them together. School, chemist, phone, photo, graph, gym, gypsy. Well, that's enough for today. That is fantastic reading. Nice job. Next lesson, we'll look at the structure of Greek words. Like, here's an example of a mini lesson on the structure of Greek words. Hello everybody. Today we are going to show you how to use your X-ray vision to see the structure of Greek words, to look inside Greek words and break them into parts. Greek words usually have two parts, and both parts are important for working out the meaning of the word. You'll find Greek words in many articles about science and technical things. For example, look at this word photograph. Yes, photo and graph. Photo means light, and graph means writing. The Greek word photograph means writing with light. Can you see the two parts in the word, photo and graph? Look at this chart. It has more Greek words. Thermometer, biology, monochrome, astronaut, dinosaur. I've written each part in a different colour. For example, thermometer. The first part is thermo, means heat. And the second part is meter. That means a measure. So we get thermometer. Thermometer. It measures heat. Let's look at biology. You've got bio, meaning life, and logy, meaning study. It means the study of life. Monochrome. You've got mono, which means one, and chrome, which means colour. One colour, monochrome. And astronaut. We've got astro, means star, and naut means a sailor, nautical. So astronaut means someone who has flown in space. And dinosaur, you've got dino, and that meant terrible, and saur, that meant lizard. So dinosaur meant a terrible lizard. Now, did you know that we used to think dinosaurs were lizards, but scientists have found that this wasn't so. Lizards cannot stand up straight. Their legs are kind of wonky. But dinosaurs, they could stand up straight. So here's a Greek word. Here's the root word phobia. It means fear. There are quite a few words with phobia, and they're kind of interesting. For example, agoraphobia, that is a fear of public spaces, especially crowded spaces like a market. Some people are fearful of going where there are many people. Look at these other words ending with phobia. What do you think they mean? Well, the dictionary will help us. Like aerophobia, arachnophobia, acrophobia, spectrophobia. Yes, well done, well read. So let's go through them. Aerophobia, that is fear of flying. Arachnophobia is fear of spiders. Acrophobia is fear of heights. And spectrophobia is fear of mirrors. So that's it. Conclusion to this session. Well done. Your students now know quite a lot about the many Greek-based words that came into English. So what we did in this session was, one, we gave the students a way to think about Greek-based words, and two, we explained how Greek-based words work, and three, we explained that the PH, the CH, and the Y have a different sound in Greek-based words, and four, we explained that a Greek-based word has two equal parts. And five, we explained that Greek-based words are mostly technical and scholarly words. And six, we explained how to read words from Greek. Greek words are very interesting. If you can convey your enthusiasm to students, it will inspire them to read books at a new level. But most of all, have fun.